What's the first thing people notice about a home? The exterior. And when it comes to barndominiums, the outside can be just as stunning and unique as the inside. But what makes a barndominium's exterior stand out? And how do you design one that fits your lifestyle, your location, and your budget? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it's a simple way to show your love for these incredible designs. Let's start with the basics. A barndominium, or barndo, is a metal or hybrid structure building that combines living space with elements typically found in barns, workshops, or storage areas. While the name hints at a rural past, modern barndominiums have evolved into stylish, highly personalized homes. Their exteriors range from ultra-simple to architecturally bold, and they all start with structure. Most barndominiums follow a rectangular or L-shaped floor plan. This shape isn't just cost-effective, it's practical too. A wide-open layout allows for big living areas, high ceilings, and flexible room placement. The structure is usually framed in steel, which adds durability and allows for larger open spans without interior load-bearing walls. That's what gives barndominiums their signature open feel. For those who prefer a more traditional vibe, wood framing or hybrid wood and metal builds are also common. The roof plays a major role in setting the tone. Gable roofs are a popular choice. They're simple, timeless, and easy to maintain. If you want something more modern, a shed roof offers a sleek, contemporary look with a single slope that also helps with rain and snow runoff. There's also the monitor-style roof, which features a raised center section. Great for added light and ventilation. We share new content regularly to help you create spaces you love, so don't forget to subscribe. Once you've chosen your structure and roofline, it's time to think about siding and finishes. Metal siding is standard in many barndominiums because it's low maintenance and weather resistant. But that doesn't mean it has to look industrial. You can find metal panels in many colors and textures, even ones that mimic wood. If you want a cozier or more rustic appearance, natural wood siding, board and batten, or even stone accents can be used to soften the look. Color is another big decision. Dark shades like charcoal, black, or deep green are trending right now, especially when paired with warm wood trim or contrasting light metal. These colors add a modern edge to the classic barn style. On the other hand, white with black trim still offers a crisp, clean farmhouse look that never goes out of style. No barndominium exterior is complete without a few personal touches. Covered porches are incredibly popular, not just for looks, but also for comfort. They provide shade, extend your living space outdoors, and create a cozy front entry feel. You can go for a full wraparound porch or just a simple overhang. Decorative columns, exposed rafters, and barn-style lighting fixtures can elevate the entire look without overcomplicating the design. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means to me, and it helps keep the design ideas coming your way. Windows also deserve your attention. Large, strategically placed windows bring in natural light and break up the flat lines of metal siding. Go for symmetrical placement if you want a classic, balanced aesthetic, or choose oversized windows with black frames to lean into a more contemporary feel. Finally, think about the setting. Your exterior design should reflect the landscape around you. If you're building in a forested area, use earthy materials that blend into the scenery. On wide-open plains, bold rooflines and darker colors can anchor the home visually. In snowy regions, steep roofs and strong eaves are more than design choices. They're practical necessities. Designing a barndominium exterior isn't just about looks. It's about function, materials, and making it your own. Whether you prefer minimalist modern or rustic charm, The right design starts with a solid structure and thoughtful choices that match your lifestyle. If you love this type of look, hit that subscribe button to help us create more videos, and let us know in the comments what you'd love to see in future videos. Have you ever wondered why barndominiums in Texas look so different from those in the Pacific Northwest? It's not just about taste, it's about climate, culture, and the land itself. Where you build has a huge impact on how your barndominium should look and function. Regional design styles aren't just about aesthetics, they're smart, practical, and often rooted in generations of local knowledge. Let's begin with the southern and southwestern styles. In places like Texas, Oklahoma, and Arizona, barndominiums often reflect ranch-style architecture. These designs lean into wide layouts, metal or stucco siding, and big covered porches that provide shade from the intense sun. You'll see low-pitched gable roofs, earth-toned color palettes, and rustic details like wooden beams or corrugated metal accents. The style is bold, functional, and built to withstand heat and wind. Large wraparound porches, outdoor kitchens, and ceiling fans are common additions that make outdoor living more enjoyable year-round. Travel a bit north, and you'll start to see more of the Midwest and Great Plains influence. In these areas, barndominiums often combine farmhouse charm with utility. Think white board and batten siding, pitched metal roofs to shed snow, and simple rectangular structures. You'll find attached garages or workshops as a practical must, especially on agricultural land. The design is clean and sturdy, perfect for families who want a blend of traditional warmth and rural efficiency. Now, let's talk about the Pacific Northwest. Here, the emphasis shifts toward harmony with nature. Barndominiums in this region often embrace rustic-modern style. You'll see wood siding, large windows to capture forest views, and low-impact landscaping. Natural materials like cedar, stone, and metal are common, and the designs aim to blend into the surrounding trees rather than stand out. The climate calls for higher insulation, moisture-resistant finishes, and steeper roof lines to handle heavy rain or snow. Head toward the mountains, whether in Colorado, Montana, or the Appalachians, and you'll find alpine and lodge-style barndominiums. These homes take cues from cabin architecture, steeply pitched roofs, timber framing, and heavy use of stone or reclaimed wood. These designs prioritize insulation, durability, and a sense of cozy refuge. Large fireplaces, extended eaves, and high windows for sunlight are common features that also look stunning against snowy backdrops. And what about coastal areas? From the Gulf Coast to the shores of the Carolinas, barndominiums near the water often include storm-ready features. Elevated foundations, impact-resistant windows, and reinforced siding are must-haves, but they also bring in breezy, open designs. Light colors like white, pale blue, or sand tones reflect heat and evoke beachy calm. Outdoor showers, screened porches, and coastal landscaping like palm trees or seagrasses help tie everything together. In the Northeast, historical charm meets modern barn style. You'll see a lot of influence from classic New England barns, red or white exteriors, cupolas, and simple roof lines. Stone foundations, colonial trim, and symmetrical window layouts give the homes a more refined yet still rustic feel. These designs are especially popular with those who want a barndominium that blends seamlessly with older rural architecture. Each regional style serves a purpose. It reflects not only what looks good in the environment, but what works in that environment. The materials, the shape, and the orientation of the home all play roles in making the barndominium efficient, comfortable, and lasting. But that doesn't mean you're locked into one look. Many people blend styles, pulling inspiration from multiple regions to create something unique. And that's the beauty of it. Barndominiums are flexible by nature. So wherever you are, your design can reflect both your surroundings and your personal vision. Have you ever thought about building your dream barndominium but worried about the cost? The good news is, you don't have to break the bank to get a stunning, functional exterior. With some smart choices and a little creativity, you can create a beautiful barndo that fits your budget and your style. First, let's talk materials. One of the biggest expenses in any build is siding and roofing. Metal is popular for barndominiums because it's durable and low maintenance, but it can come in a range of prices. To save money, consider recycled or reclaimed metal panels. These are often available at a fraction of the cost of brand new materials, and come with the added bonus of being eco-friendly. You might even find old barn siding or roofing that can be repurposed with a little work. Another budget-friendly option is using wood-look metal panels. They give the warmth of wood, but cost less and require less upkeep. Prefab components are also a game changer for keeping costs down. Many companies offer pre-cut and prefabricated metal building kits that come with everything you need to assemble the shell of your barndo. This saves money on labor and reduces construction time. You'll want to shop around and compare kits, but often this method is much cheaper than a fully custom build. When it comes to colors and finishes, simple is smart. Choosing a basic color like classic white, gray, or tan for your siding can keep costs low. Special coatings or custom colors tend to add up quickly. Plus, neutral shades never go out of style and offer a clean backdrop for other design details. Speaking of details, don't overlook landscaping. It can completely transform your barndominium's curb appeal without a huge investment. Instead of expensive stone paths or elaborate gardens, consider native plants that require little water and maintenance. Simple gravel walkways, mulch beds, and solar-powered outdoor lights can add warmth and charm on a budget. Even a few well-placed shrubs and a flowering tree can make a big difference. Porches and outdoor living spaces are great for adding value, but they don't have to be costly. A basic covered porch with wood posts and a simple roof extension can be built affordably. You can always add fancier railings, lighting, or seating later, once you have more budget to play with. The key is starting with a functional structure that adds to your home's comfort. Another tip: do it yourself where you can. Painting, installing trim, or putting up siding are tasks that many homeowners can tackle with a little research and effort. YouTube tutorials and online forums make learning easy, and taking on these jobs yourself means big savings. Just be realistic about your skills. Some things like electrical or roofing might be best left to professionals for safety and quality reasons. Windows can be a tricky budget area. Large or specialty windows look amazing, but come with a high price tag. Instead, focus on standard sizes and energy-efficient models. Proper placement is key. Windows where you need natural light the most will make your living spaces feel open and bright without needing costly extras. Don't forget about doors either. A strong, simple steel or fiberglass door can be both affordable and durable. You don't have to spend thousands on custom doors to get a good look and great performance. Adding a splash of color with a painted front door can give personality without a lot of expense. Finally, think long-term. Choosing materials and designs that require little upkeep saves money down the road. Low-maintenance siding, durable roofing, and smart landscaping reduce repair costs and keep your barndominium looking fresh for years. Sometimes, spending a bit more upfront can save you a lot over time. Building a budget-friendly barndominium exterior is about making smart, practical choices. From recycled materials and prefab kits to simple landscaping and DIY work, there are many ways to keep costs low without sacrificing style. With careful planning and a focus on what matters most, your dream barndo is well within reach, even on a tight budget. Have you ever walked into a living room and instantly felt at home? That warm, welcoming vibe doesn't happen by accident. When it comes to barndominiums, the living room is often the heart of the home, the place where style meets comfort and function. So, how do you create a living room interior that feels cozy, inviting, and true to the Barndo spirit? Let's start with the layout. Barndominiums are famous for their open floor plans and high ceilings, which give a spacious, airy feel. But a big open space can also feel cold or empty if it's not planned right. The trick is to create zones within the living room. A cozy seating area for conversation, a spot for watching TV, and maybe a reading nook by a window. Use a furniture placement to naturally divide the space without building walls. Sofas, rugs, and even lighting can help define these areas. Speaking of furniture, comfort is key. Since barndominiums blend rustic and modern elements, a mix of styles works well. Think leather sofas paired with soft, textured throws and plush cushions. Reclaimed wood coffee tables, metal accents, and industrial-style lighting all add character without overwhelming the space. Keep furniture low and streamlined to complement the high ceilings without making the room feel cluttered. Color plays a huge role in setting the mood. Neutral shades like beige, gray, or soft white create a calm backdrop and make the room feel bright and open. You can add pops of color with accessories like pillows, rugs, or art. Earth tones, deep greens, rich browns, and warm rusts work beautifully to echo the natural materials found in the barndominium's exterior. This color harmony brings a sense of flow between inside and outside. Texture is another important element. A bare metal wall or concrete floor can feel cold, but layering in natural textures softens the space. Think woven baskets, wooden beams, stone fireplaces, and wool rugs. These tactile elements add warmth and invite you to relax and linger. Even fabrics like linen or cotton curtains bring softness to windows without blocking light. Lighting is often overlooked but makes a huge difference. Natural light is ideal, so large windows or skylights are perfect for a barndo living room. In the evening, a mix of lighting sources creates ambiance. Overhead, fixtures provide general light, while floor lamps and table lamps add warmth and focus to seating areas. Consider industrial-style metal fixtures or vintage-inspired chandeliers for a touch of charm. Storage is a challenge in open-plan living rooms. Without walls, it's easy for clutter to take over. Built-in shelves or cabinets along one wall help keep things organized and on display. Open shelving with baskets and boxes keeps everyday items handy but tidy. A rustic wooden trunk or storage ottoman doubles as coffee table and hidden storage, blending practicality with style. One of the best features of barndominiums is how they bring the outdoors in. Large windows and sliding glass doors can open to patios, decks, or gardens, creating seamless indoor-outdoor living. To support this, use materials in the living room that feel natural and organic, tying the interior design back to the exterior. For example, a stone accent wall or reclaimed wood mantel over the fireplace echoes the outside landscape. Don't forget personal touches. Art, family photos, and meaningful decor make the living room truly yours. In a barndominium, rustic finds like vintage signs, antique tools, or handcrafted pottery add charm and tell a story. But balance is key. Too much stuff can clutter the openness that makes a barndo so appealing. Finally, consider technology integration. A living room should be comfortable but also functional for modern life. Built-in speakers, discrete charging stations, and smart lighting can all be part of the design without disrupting the rustic modern vibe. The goal is to enhance comfort and convenience while keeping the space inviting. Creating the good barndominium living room is about balance. It's mixing open space with cozy corners, rustic charm with modern comfort, and natural elements with thoughtful details. When done right, this room becomes the heart of your home. A place where you and your family can relax, connect, and enjoy the unique lifestyle that a barndominium offers. Have you ever wondered what makes a barndominium not just beautiful, but truly livable every day? It's one thing to have a stunning design, but it's another to have a home that fits your lifestyle perfectly, where every feature serves a purpose. That's where functional design steps in. When you blend style with practicality, your barndo becomes a smart, comfortable, and versatile place to live. Let's start with space planning. One of the biggest benefits of a barndominium is its open floor plan. But open space can feel overwhelming or inefficient if it's not planned well. A great functional layout balances open areas with defined zones. For example, the kitchen might flow into the living room, but there should be a clear separation between cooking, dining, and relaxing spaces. Using furniture, rugs, or half walls can create these zones without losing the open, airy feel. Storage is a major functional feature in any home, and barndominiums are no exception.